So what's corporate accountability? Corporate accountability would be that companies can be held to account for their negative impacts. And unfortunately, at this point in time, companies are not bound by international law or internationally binding standards, which means that communities that are impacted negatively by multinational corporations and their operations, they don't have a place for redress. So there's no forums for them to claim their rights and effectuate their rights. So in that sense, that's what a real corporate accountability would be. And corporate reporting is, I think, the first important step. It's an indispensable step, but it's only a first step towards corporate accountability. And in that sense, I'm really disappointed with the current paragraph that we ended up with, because it's not directed at governments, it's as a requirement for government. It's just directed at voluntary initiatives by companies. And I don't see how this paragraph will change the corporate reporting practice that's already there within companies that already voluntarily are reporting.
When are the markets going to be ready? Markets have been for centuries. Markets have been exploiting for centuries. Corporations are called the biggest destroyers and the biggest contributors to climate change and inequity in the world. Never are the markets going to be ready if we take these little steps. Little steps are not for summits. Quantum steps, leaps, are for summits. Summits are completely useless if we do not move towards the planetary phase we have entered already.
If these issues are considered by the board of directors who have to be accountable, we will have higher chances to have success. And not only the companies are very important, they have big impact, but we need also investors to be responsible too, because investors are a great drive for company behavior, asking for increasing returns forever. So the companies do what they have to do to meet these expectations.
I believe that sometimes, and when you have a mandatory process before the market is quite ready, because I think we will be ready all the time we are in a process, but I think sometimes the mandatory initiative could be not very good for the advance. So in Brazil, we launched a voluntary process, Reporter Explained, for sustainability report or similar.